Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I am the Inconsequential Runner. And in this video, what I'm going to do is show you how I make, well, what's called paleo pancakes. I don't know what makes them paleo, but basically you're talking protein powder, eggs, banana, and a few other things. But that's basically the recipe. Now, this is an old video, so some things in it are a little bit dated, but it is a how-to video in terms of making paleo pancakes. I'll give them that name. Now, if you want to know why this video is important, it's because paleo pancakes, and specifically, of course, the ingredients in them, really sets me up in the morning, pre-run, when I've got them made up. Otherwise, I've just got banana on peanut butter on wholemeal toast. The other reason why I use paleo pancakes, or the pancakes I'm about to show you in the next video, is for the way my system works. I don't like to eat 4 hours before a race. Certainly anything 10K and less, there's got to be close to a 4 hour window. Now, sometimes then over that window, I get super hungry. These are the things I can eat a couple of that will satiate my hunger, but don't interfere with my ability to run. I'm not running feeling like I've just eaten something. So I love these beasts because of the high protein content of them too. I have a couple that I can eat pre-run if I need to, but I've got a heap of them that I can eat post-run, and they're easy to eat when you're traveling. So if you're in the car and you're driving home from a race, then you've got these pancakes, which you don't need to put anything on. All the ingredients are in. Anyway, I'm over talking this. Get into it, skip through the video, get the ingredients, get my tips on how I make them. They are an easy, simple thing to make with really good ingredients. Okay, enjoy the video. Remember, it's old, it's a bit messy, but yeah, just take out of it what you want. Okay, here it is. Hey team, one thing I'm going to share with you is just a great recipe that I came across. It's quick, it's easy, it's nutritious, it's going to help you with your running, and it's going to help you with your body composition. It's called paleo pancakes. I don't know if it still should be called paleo pancakes, but let me run you through it, and we're going to do it live to show you how quick and easy it is to prepare. So look, the first thing I recommend you do is just throw the pan on. I put it on at medium heat, so we're just going to throw that on, and while that's warming up, we've only got a couple of minutes. I just grab a steel bowl, and I want a bowl about this size. Then the magic ratio is 1 banana to 2 eggs. Now I double up. I go 2 bananas, 4 eggs. But if you want half a banana, 1 egg, you're golden. But that's the ratio, 1 banana, 2 eggs. So I just throw those bananas in, and then in a second I'm going to grab the eggs, and that's the basis of it. The bananas and the eggs, mush them up, throw them in, a little bit of butter or coconut oil, and you're good to go. But this is where it gets really good. You can add anything you want to it. And so what I'm going to do is pull out a little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of protein powder, a little bit of LSA, a little bit of ginger. I'm going to throw it in. Any dry powder you want. You don't want to throw in too much dry powder. You don't want to dry them out. But the eggs and the banana, that 2 to 1 ratio, keeps it relatively watery. So you can throw in a little bit of powder. So my lovely fiance is assisting me, holding the camera for the first time, doing a great job. So just grab those eggs, going to throw them in. So that pan is still heating up. We're going to throw some butter in it in a second. 4 eggs go in. Now it's 2 bananas. All right. I'm going to put these eggshells in the, I try and get every little bit of egg white out of there. It's just crazy. I don't know if I'm being cheap or I just want all the protein in. And these eggshells and the banana skin will get all chopped up, the banana skin, crushed up the eggshells, and they will go into the worm farm. This is almost like, it is almost like a zero waste recipe. All right, so 4 eggs, 2 bananas, any proportion of. All right, that pan can't be too far away. All right, I get the dry powder. as I say, you can look at protein powder, you can look at coconut flour, but with coconut flour, don't use too much. It dries it out, something, pretty severe. LSA, what's LSA? That is linseed, sunflower seed, and almond, all ground up. Ginger, cinnamon, and anything else you want to throw in there. Nav, can you remember anything else we used to throw in? Did we used to throw in chia seeds? No, we didn't.
No, I think that was it.
That was it? Alright. Protein powder. We do change the recipe every so often though, don't we? Now this is all guesstimate. So protein powder, that was just under a standard scoop. Then I get a tablespoon. And then with the cinnamon, come in close if you want, because I'll show you. I just guesstimate it, and I just add a little bit and take off a little bit. So that's what I'm putting in compared to a tablespoon of cinnamon. Of LSA, I tend to go a heaped tablespoon. Boom. Oh, look at that, get that in. Ginger, I love ginger. Nav doesn't like ginger so much. But just because she's not here and I'm making it today, I'm gonna put in a fair amount of ginger. Love it. You're still going to eat that though, aren't you? Okay. All right. Really simple. That's it. Mush it. And you won't find... Oh, love the... When you mush it... Oh, man. I'm completely overworking this, right? Giving you all these detailed instructions. But when you mush it, start easy, because what you find is all the powders plume up. But once you get to this level...
You may also be able to use the NutriBullet, do you think? Or like a blender?
Do you know what? I never used the blender and NutriBullet. I like this, doing it this way, because it just feels like a workout. And then I get it, there we go, just changed it to the left hand, use both sides of your body. But once you get to that level, right, that only took a couple of seconds. You're fine. Hey, look, you're going to see a little bit of banana chunks in there, but don't worry about those, man. They just come up a pearler. Sometimes I've thrown in feed jar, sometimes I've thrown in a little bit of golden syrup. Just experiment. You're golden, especially with that ratio of a couple of eggs to a piece of fruit. You're good. Stir around, and that is it. All right, over here, I'm just going to go behind you and grab, we'll be out of shot for a second, that's okay. Just going to grab the butter out of the fridge. All right, now the pan should be nice and warm, and it just takes that quick to whip up, and then I just grab the end of the butter, just a quick cycle like that, boom, we are done. All right, and then that tablespoon I used, just grab one, pop it in, and that's sort of the consistency. So you can see we could have put in a bit more protein powder, or a bit more LSA, or a little bit of coconut flour, or we could dry that out a little bit more. So, and of course, if you don't put in any protein powder or any powders of any type, then it's going to be a little bit more watery than this. And that's okay. I've done that before. Just bananas and eggs, and that's it. And while you're waiting for these to bake, you're probably thinking this is a good time to read a book, or you want to get back into reading books. And you're going to want to know what books to read. Look, can I recommend, and this is a plug for my fiance, Navamimi Reads. Nav goes through about 2 books a week. We're talking anything from 110 to 120 books a year. So you don't have to do the reviews. All the reviews are done for you. That means that after a couple of weeks, there's a small catalogue of books which you can pick which ones are going to be worth your time reading. So go on Bookstagram, Navamimi Reads, NAVAMEME_reads on Bookstagram. And there's a new book updated. How often? About once every 2 days? Once every 3 days?
Maybe 1 to 2 a week.
1 to 2 a week? Okay. But how many books did you read last year?
100, I think.
100. That's why.
Or maybe 105 or something. Yeah.
105? That's why I never got to see you. So it works out about 2 a week. Okay. You want to know what are the best books to read? Read the reviews, they'll give you a great steer. Nav reads a great range of books. So, Navamimi Reads on Instagram, there we go, little plug for you. You deserve that for holding the camera. Okay, back to the pancakes. Team, that's it. That's what I've been told is paleo pancakes that I learned years ago. It was just the bananas and eggs. Ever since then, I've just been adding my own things to it. So, on a pan, medium heat, couple of minutes, flip them over, golden, delicious. All right, team, take care. Try something new, put it in the comments below. Ka kite.